32-year-old Andrew Crotwell pleaded no contest March 15th, 2019 to 3 counts of robbery and a single count of resisting arrest, court records show. On the evening of April 4th, 2017, Crotwell and his accomplices Landa and Caraval were traveling in the area of Taft Highway and South Union Avenue in California. Their Jeep Grand Cherokee was identified by police as a suspect vehicle that had been used in multiple robberies. Landa, who was driving, failed to stop for police. He led officers on a short chase that ended when the Jeep hit a tree. Landa got out and ran, and an officer opened fire, striking and fatally wounding him. Carvajal was taken into custody without incident. However, not the same could be said for Crotwell, whom fled the vehicle and was found shortly nearby by police. In today's study, we review this known villain's ideas on how his situation was handled and allow you, the viewer, to decide how many villains this story has.
Involved in a robbery at All India Sweets.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I was desperate for money. Thought of this plan to go in there and rob the place and get a few $100 or whatever, and so we did it. And then we got out of there. That's pretty much it.
And then you went to the recycling?
So yeah, I had no knowledge of that. I was at the College Junior, right next to the recycling center. What he did, I have no idea. But I mean, I knew something went wrong because the way we were being watched as we were leaving by occupants of the recycling center. So I mean, I don't know. I didn't know what he did, but I had I was involved in that.
Were there any other robberies that day?
That was it.
Was it? Okay, so then what did you guys do after you left the recycling center?
Tried to cop some dope.
Take us to that moment when the cops first tried to pull you guys over.
Well, I was in the casino, and everybody was rushing outside because they said there was cops outside. So I tried to sneak out with the group. And Tito and his old lady was already in the vehicle, and I tried to slip in the back seat. You know, I went out with the group, tried to sneak out with the group, and I slipped in the back seat. We took off, and as we hit a U on Union, going towards Taft Highway, we got lit up by BPD. They turned the lights on us, and then we continued past Taft Highway, past McKee, and we're going 80 miles an hour. Hooked to the left on Hudson Drive, went up Hudson Drive all the way to Shannon. Attempted to make a left on Shannon at 70 miles an hour. That's residential, so it's like it's impossible to make that turn. Right into a tree. We hit a tree. I heard gunshots. Tito went down. I jetted out of the car because I was afraid that. All right, they told my girl. They told they as in BPD told my old lady when they saw me they were shooting me regardless. That I didn't have to run. That when they saw me they was going to shoot me. I don't know which cop. She knows who it was. But when I see him, he don't even have to run. I'm gonna shoot his. That's what she told her. That's what he told her. When she told me he said this, so I'm not. They shot my partner. I mean, I saw him get shot. I'm not trying to get shot. So I'm gonna sit there while they shoot up the car. There was no gun in the car. There's a BB gun in the car, and it wasn't picked up whenever they were on the pursuit.
You guys threw a gun out of the car, though, right? Before you crashed?
I didn't throw any gun out of the car.
Did your partner?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay. So the way it was explained to me was after the crash, you two both got out of the car and ran in separate directions, and then he was shot.
No, it didn't happen like that.
You stayed
I was there.
in the car?
I was there. Well, I was there. I heard the gunshots go off. That's when I ran. Tito got out to run, got shot down, and then I got out and I ran. I was on the far end. Whenever we crashed, the end fishtailed like that, and I was on the back right passenger door, so I was able to get out and cut through some yards and attract some attention from some of the neighbors. I think that's why I didn't get shot.
Did you think you were going to get shot?
Oh yeah, yeah. Excuse my language, but yeah, I think I was going to get shot.
Did you want to? Why did you keep running?
Well, I'm not going to say because of what was said to my girl. If you go and you can go and ask her, and she'll tell you exactly what was said. And who said it? After the incident that I was supposedly involved in on Viola with my neighbor.
What's that incident?
He was ranting and raving about something. His old lady had just left him. I went outside and I told him, shut up, nobody wants to hear that. And I went back inside, and I guess he had been up for days. And someone else had walked by, and he had said something to them, and I had smarted off to him. They pulled this sawed-off 12 gauge, and it shot him in his direction. And he told the cops that I shot him. And I was like, that's ridiculous. And so I went on the run. That's what I was on the run for.
So did that guy die? Or was he
No, he lived. And I believe he recanted his. I'm pretty sure he recanted on what he had told the cops from the gate. But so I go on the run, and then all this happened.
What's the name that you're calling your partner again? Sorry.
His name's Tito.
Tito. Okay.
That's all I know him as.
What's your relationship with him?
I just met him one day. And the talk. We started talking about how to make money, and I had this BB gun, and one thing led to another, and talk ended up being something serious.
So the BB gun was yours?
It's mine.
And what gun did he use?
I'm not sure. He didn't really show it much. I believe it was a snub nose 38.
Okay. Were you too close?
No.
Not close. Are you sad that he died?
Yeah. I feel for his family. His mom's damn near disabled, and the only person that was taking care of her was his girl, which is in here, on a murder charge, which I don't know how his death had anything to do with me or her. You understand? I didn't pull the trigger, and I didn't make him do whatever the hell he did, and neither did she. So I don't.
So would you say your and Tito's relationship was based off of you guys committing crimes together?
Yeah.
How long were you guys doing that together for? How long you know him?
That was our first. I haven't known him long, but that was our first. He brought me, introduced me to his mom from the gate, and I hung out with him a little bit, but he was a good dude. As far as I knew, he was all right. He wanted to take me out of the area, knowing I was on the run, and go to Mexico. Relocate me and all that. And I respected that.
Were you surprised when he was shot?
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know he died. I knew he got hit, but I didn't think he died. And when I found out he died, I don't know.
Whose vehicle was it?
It was mine. I had just bought it.
Were you guys headed somewhere when you guys headed there? When you guys made that turn off Hudson, or?
Just running, trying to get away.
I can only assume that Bakersfield police would say that they shot him because he was a danger to society, and he's running into this neighborhood.
It's ridiculous.
Why is that ridiculous?
Because he didn't have no gun on him, and because I don't know what he did with his gun, but he didn't even have his gun on his person. at the time. And whenever he exited the car, he didn't have anything in his hands.
Do you not consider him and yourself dangerous?
I had a BB gun. I mean,
Sure,
I wasn't out to hurt anybody. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't like guns. If you look at my past, robbery is not my get down. I mean, I don't like guns. I prefer to fight someone. I mean, it's just not my thing, you know.
But you were still using your BB gun as a show.
Intimidation, yeah. Yeah.
And Tito was using a real gun.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what his background is, but yeah.
After you guys crashed, how quick was it before he got shot? Was it almost immediate? You walked out, or how long?
I mean, it was immediately. We crashed, gunshots rang, I heard him grunt, and then I got out and ran. That's what the whole, like, from step by step, and as best as I can put it. Crash, shot, me out, I'm gone.
Did officers tell you guys to stop running?
Well, the lights flashing behind us told us to stop running. But
When the car crashed and you guys...
oh no, there was nothing said. That's what happened. Crash, like the sound in my head, smack, pop, pop, pop. I got out and I ran, and that was it. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? That's all I heard.
So do you think Tito had just stepped out of the car?
I think he had just stepped out, and then once his first foot hit the ground, they shot him.
Why do you think the officers opened fire?
No, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe because they knew it was me they were looking for. Because it's a clear camera. They showed me the video of the robbery. You know, there's no denying it. I'm guilty of robbery, but I'm not guilty of murder.
Do you know you're facing a murder charge in Tito's death?
Yeah.
What do you think about that charge?
That's ridiculous.
Why?
Because I didn't shoot anybody.
You don't think you have...
I don't think me or his old lady has any... should be charged with anything like that. And I think everybody else would agree with that. I think that's bull.
None of your actions contributed to his death?
No. No, we weren't even given a chance. No. Hell no. They opened fire on us like it was like we're in a war or something. No, that's ridiculous.
When you're committing these robberies, do you think that it's a possibility that you could get shot by a cop, by anyone?
Oh yeah. So that's the risk I'm willing to take. I mean, I don't have a job. You know what I mean? I gotta eat, you know. And like I said, that's not my get down. I'd rather just go out and steal. But that's not what I was doing at this point. I mean, that's just completely honest right there. I mean,
Why do you feel like you have to do that? It's just where your life has led you?
yeah, I can't get a job. The moment I got out this last time, I called my old job. They said there's no chance in hell I'm getting a job, my job back.
And you stole a trailer from Ridgeview High School as well?
No, that's no. I didn't steal nothing like that. No, they had already talked to me about that. I'd have nothing to do with that. My name was drug in the dirt. I don't know from who, but they drug my name through the dirt on that too. I didn't steal that trailer.
What message would you want to get across to people?
What do you mean?
Why did you want to talk to us?
Because you guys asked. I mean, you guys wanted to know. I mean,
Is there anything, knowing that people are going to watch this, is there anything that you want people to know, whether it be strangers, whether it be your friends or your family?
well, when you're on the right track, I guess, try to stay on that right track. Because once you up and you go down that road, man, up enough, you're not going to get that chance back. I mean, so I was doing good at one point, but then I had my own place. My boy had everything he wanted, legitimately. My girl was happy. We didn't fight. And I started using dope again, and that was it. Spiraled straight down to where I'm at.
So you're here because of drugs?
Yeah.
Were you guys,
And I'm not blaming it on the drugs. I'm blaming it on my actions. I mean, it wasn't the drugs that did it. It was the actions I made by trying to get the drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's not the drugs that did it. I did it.
were you guys high last night?
No, I was trying to.
You're trying to get some.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
Tired. Drained. I feel like a piece of shit because of my I blocked my girl out and I stayed away from her for about 3 months, like solid. Like didn't go and see her, didn't go and see my boy, and the first time, yeah, first time I call her, he's my stepson. You know, I raised him though. I got with his mom whenever he was a year old. And he's 10. You know, we've been together 10 years. He's going to be 11. And so I've been there his whole life. He knows who his dad is, though. But you know, I didn't go and see them, and I just blocked him out. And what's f***ed up is sometimes I drive right past the house, and I wouldn't stop. Just keep going. And,
You don't seem like you're angry at the police. You seem to accept that you guys were in the wrong. Is that true?
yeah, but I don't think anybody deserved to die. I mean, yeah, we were in the wrong. We deserved whatever sentence we got for the robberies, but he didn't deserve the life sentence.
But when you run, do you understand that you're running that risk of getting shot?
Oh no, they're not supposed to do it like that. They're not supposed to shoot to kill. I mean, how many shots were shot? 2, and he died. They couldn't shoot him in the leg. Couldn't have gave him a, you know what I mean? Shot him lower, and then it was straight face. It was face shots. They were aiming for the head, man. Come on, those are kill shots. 2 shots, that's it, really? 2 shots, and he's dead. Think about that.
What do you think would have happened if you?
It shot me in the leg. I think I'd have been alive and did time for that robbery.
What do you think would have happened if you walked out with his hands up and didn't try and run?
There's no telling because that's not what happened.
That is how it happened?
No, I said there's no telling because that's not what happened. We got out with the intention to run, okay? And he just happened to be on the wrong side of the car. I mean, his side led to 10 BPD cars. My side led to a few houses. You know what I'm saying? So I got lucky.
Who was driving? Was that?
He was driving.
Oh, he was driving.
Tito was driving.
Okay.
Anita was in the passenger seat. I was in the back right passenger seat.
You talked about how your life has gone through a few different stages. You were doing well at one point. Do you think you'll be able to make up for this and get past this ever?
I hope so. I hope so. I hope I can get out of this and try something else, man. Because it just ain't working for me. I seem to always end up back here. I mean, I know these guys by name. You know, all the officers here by name, and they all know me by name. I got a job waiting for me when I go back to the farm. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the job I want, man.
Job inside prison.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, the injuries that you sustained on your face, was that during the chase, the foot chase?
That was when I finally gave up. I proned out on the ground, had my hands out above me, and like kind of like spread eagle on my stomach. And then one of the officers walked up, and they said in my ear, "So you like pointing guns at people, mother?" and then dropped a knee on me. And then came a couple more boots from another officer, and then As I looked up, I got punched in the face. That's what caused the black eye. And my teeth, they're all like a couple of them are shattered from I believe a boot to the mouth.
You weren't missing this one as of yesterday?
No, it was missing, but I wasn't missing this chunk off this one, or bits and pieces of that one. But I mean.
Do you feel like you were asking for that though by running away?
I knew I had at least a coming, but I just didn't want to die. You know, it's in our blood. It's in our blood to survive. You know what I mean? That's what. I mean, I feel like that's what we're made to do, to try to survive, and that's what I was trying to do.
So just so we understand clearly, you're not angry at Bakersfield Police?
Oh, I'm pissed. I'm devastated. But I mean, what can I do?
Well, tell us about that.
What do you want to know?
How you're feeling? How you're feeling towards them? What your thoughts are?
Yeah, I can say that. I'll get my up on the way back in.
But you feel the situation was
Yeah.
handled incorrectly?
Yeah, very incorrectly.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Just